Ah well, mon nom s'appelle SK, original, avec du ringer. Adam, lawyer entertainment present, yeah, street laughter. On y va.
Hello, it's Melissa, the M of the Emanation of Bespoke Hairstyles. I hope you're good and I hope you're well. It's springtime. Thank you for watching this post. This is an exciting post. This is a post to let you know it's time. It's time. It's time to share. It's time to share all our research, all our hands-on knowledge. It's just time to share. Have you been following us on Instagram? On Instagram, I think it was today or last night, we put the post out that we're starting our bespoke workshops. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I am so excited. Let me tell you why I'm excited. Oh, there is an epidemic. There is a serious epidemic going on. I'm seeing children who are 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old. That's 3 years. They've been having their hair straightened. They've been having their hair braided tightly. They've not had their own African hair texture out. This is an epidemic, people. This is so scary. This is so scary because when we started this dream and we started touching people's heads, we realized that people had absolutely fantastic hair. They had fantastic hair. They had gorgeous hair, but they didn't have enough of it. They had massive bald patches. They had receding hairlines. And these are people in their latter part of their 20s, in their 30s, in their 40s. They had hair that looked like they had aged and they were young, beautiful people. Why did this happen? Because at a young age, bit older though than the children who are getting weaved and extensions put in and perm put in, at a young age, let's say maybe in their teens, maybe by their teens and 20s, they done too much to their hair. That one hairstyle that had been pulled too tight gave them permanent follicle damage. And they're not giving the hair a chance to grow because they don't understand their hair, because they are weaving, they are plaiting. This is an epidemic, people. This is a massive epidemic. We are in trouble as a race of people with African texture hair. We are in trouble. Throw away the egos and let's talk on a level. I can't even cover this in one post because my inspiration are the children. For some people who are older, it's a bit late, mate. It's a bit late. I can't help you. There are people I just can't help. I don't have the skills to just flash a magic wand and your hair grows back. So I have to reach the kiddies. I have to reach the children. The future, people. It's all about the future. Now, I don't know where to start because it's massive. Because, again, I had this dream. And this dream was just initially, just do the hair. There's a need for it. We lacked it in this area, so let's do it. And then it's just blown up. So now we're like, okay, what do we do next? Because it's getting desperate. And the thing is, we can stand and we can complain. This is not good enough. I don't like what I'm seeing out there, but nobody's doing anything. And those people who are doing something, sometimes you wonder, are you doing it for the hair or are you doing it for the ego? Why are you doing it? Because if you're doing it for the hair, something shouldn't be going on. For example, I just know that when you first have your African texture hair out, you are nervous. You are shitting yourself. You're thinking, how am I going to look professional with this hair? You stand in front of the mirror. The hair is 100% shrunken. You do that, it's long, right? You blow it out. You're blowing out anyway. You're damaging it and you don't even realize. and then it shrinks. What the hell do I do with this hair? You're standing in front of the mirror thinking, look at me, what do I do with this hair? Then you go to, let's say you think, right, there's a hair event. You go to a hair event and there's just gorgeous people walking around. Just gorgeous people with their gorgeous hair, with a curl pattern, nothing like yours, and you're looking at them thinking, I'm trying to get inspiration from you, but how can I look as good as you? You can't, because their texture hair is different. You can't even start. So and the fact that they're sitting on a higher platform as a panelist makes you think, this is just, what the hell am I going to do with this? So then you feel lost. Now, you need to be in a space where it's kind of sort of intimate. You're not like put in an awkward position where maybe you have to interact and talk and there's like too many people around and you're a bit shy because you've got a receding hairline and you don't want to show it. Or you just don't want to share your hairstyle because you're a bit embarrassed because there's certain things you realize you shouldn't have done that you did. You know, you need something a bit more intimate. Somebody a bit more like they're just present, listening to you and helping you. That's 7H. Okay, so we don't know where this is going to go, but we know it's time to share our knowledge. It's time to touch your hair, look at your specific hair texture, and tell you, you know what, try a bit of this, try a bit of that, do that. Maybe if you thought of this, if you thought of that, yeah, because we've researched, we found out hands-on knowledge that if you did this is good, point you in the right direction, give you a guide. So you're not like lost. You're not leaving the event or the workshop lost. What I'm trying to get at is, I'm about to give you dates, a bit more information on our workshop, but there are things I need to put in place. So in the meantime, I'm letting you know there's workshops going on. There's going to be quite a few workshops going on, but we're going to start with 2. The first one is the lock workshop. So if you're thinking about locks and you've got weave on, please come. If you're thinking about locks and you've got perm, please come. If you're thinking, I don't know what I'm going to do with this African texture hair, it's there. I don't know if I want large, medium, small. I don't know what is MicroLocks, what is Bespoke locks, what is brother locks, what are these MicroLocks, just come. Come with your hair out, come with your hair. And if you don't feel comfortable with your hair, come with your weave, come with your wig, come with your extensions, it's fine. Just come and let's start the conversation. Because these workshops will be ongoing, so you can go to the beginner stage of the workshop, and then there's the intermediary stage, and then there's the advanced stage. There's all different stages, and you can come to whichever one. But let's just start talking. Let's start the conversation now, because the thing is that I need to reach the women and the men, but mothers, you know, we're a bit more like, we're influencing the children a bit more, I think, anyway. And if they're fathers who don't agree, then come talk to us about it, you know. Let us understand your positioning, and then you might be able to help us, because we need to influence whoever's touching your child's hair that is pulling, whether it's your wife, whether it's the hairdresser. We need to share the knowledge so that when they're touching that little one's hair, they're not doing permanent long-term damage. And that's why I'm doing this. That's why we're doing this. We're doing this because there's problems. I don't want those little ones to have lost their hair by the time they hit their 20s or before they're 20. Because if you're perming a little one's already, sensitive, they've not even developed their follicles properly. Their hairline hasn't even developed, and you've started damaging it with neat hairstyles. We need to talk. We need to talk. Because you are that's a crime, mate. You're plucking your child's hair out of their head. This is a crime. And I get really mad at the ignorance, because I think just do the research. Don't put heavy extensions on your child's hair. Why are you putting your child's hair in small sections and putting heavy extensions on it? And then you're seeing the white, and you're still thinking it's fine. And you can see the hairline receding. And why are you putting multicolored extensions on their hair when they're children? Like, we need to have these conversations, because sometimes you probably don't know. So here is a place for you. We're lucky, we're starting in the UK. Here is a conversation you can come, and we can have those conversations. And it's going to be real conversations. So it's a no judgment zone, but I'm fighting for the follicles, mate. I'm representing the follicles. I'm representing the children who do not have a voice. So I am going to be honest. And it might be, you know, and there's age that will be honest, but It'll be in a private setting, it'll be an intimate setting, but we need real talk. We need real talk and less ego-driven situations for us to talk about and say, talk about the hair and to save the hair. So that's what it's about. So WordPress blog, follow the WordPress blog. I'm going to put it out this morning, but everything I do, I'm going to update. Everything we do, we're going to update on that blog. So you're going to begin to know dates, you're going to begin to know details. We need you with who's in doubt, who just wants, you know, like just a normal, real talk, on a level conversation type of people. Those are the people we need to help. The people who are like, have these questions and things. Where do I go to ask these questions about locks? Where do I go to ask these questions about natural hair, African hair? And not feel stupid and not feel awkward. Here's the place. So keep following. And thank you for watching this post. I have so much more to say, but I thought let me start now and start talking about this now, and then at a later stage I can just add another blog post or another YouTube video and we do it along like that. So thank you for watching this post, good people. I'm excited because we're sharing. It's time. Do you know what? Was it about 4 years ago, people started asking us, are you going to come to Germany? Are you going to come to the US? Are you going to come to Trinidad? Are you doing training? Where's your training? Easily, we could have stepped into the ring and said, you know what, we're going to start. But it wasn't time. It's taken us 5 full years of studying African texture hair. That's why the 4C is an insult to me, because we're studying African texture hair. We're still learning and observing. We were not qualified 4 years ago to talk as we are going to talk on a level, to share as we are on a level. And it's going to be ongoing. Now we feel a bit more grown, a bit more confident in our knowledge, because we've repeatedly seen the same texture come in and seen the change with hair. So we feel now it's a time to introduce you to the knowledge we have, but it's ongoing. And because we're going to do it on a level, in real time, we apologize in advance because there are things we might get wrong, but hopefully there are more things we get right, because we're going to go, I don't want to start worrying about, oh my God, how are we going to come across, or is it going to be da-da-da, or, you know, I don't want the ego to take over. I really want this to be human to human, on a level interaction, which means we're not going to like play it safe. We're going to come out as we are in our authentic self, with our errors, with our mistakes, and obviously with the knowledge we have, and we're going to share it. And when we realize we were wrong with that information, we will correct it. But for now, right now, we feel we have enough to start the introduction into caring better for our African hair. Our vision is everybody has a full head of African texture hair. They have the option, they know the option of walking with their hair out and about, whether in school, whether at work, whether just leisurely. They have the option of having their African texture hair out and looking fabulous and looking great to them, because it's all about your perception, not other people's perception. As long as you know you're going through a process of learning and reconnecting with your African texture hair, you're going to get it wrong, but that's okay. Whilst you're getting it wrong, you get things right and you learn as you go along. But we need to start having our hair out so that our hairline comes back, so that the bald patch we're hiding starts growing, because it takes a long time for the follicles to recover. They do recover. A lot of them do recover, but it takes time. So thank you for watching this post, good people. Follow us on Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, our WordPress. Just Google us. We're out there still sharing African hair stories, lock stories. Yeah, good people. Thank you. Much love. Follow us. Bye. Thank you for watching this video.
Tout le monde est présenté, vos chansons s'il vous plaît. Voici votre Essex original, a featuring Ada. Afrique, balancez, balancez. Afrique, bougez, bougez. Afrique, balancez, balancez. Afrique, bougez, bougez. Afrique, balancez, balancez.